Welcome back to Alpha Crew. Here we are again with some Hong Kong body armor. These were sent to Jeff by an engineer in Hong Kong, from Hong Kong. Well, let's see, basically three different types here. This one appears to be just a resin. I don't know. We don't know anything about this. We don't have any specifics on them, except that this is 6 mil, 8 mil, and 10 mil in this. And then we have some that's obviously fiberglass. This is 6 mil. Sounds a little denser. And we've got an 8 mil. And then we've got some, a couple of them here. They didn't give us any specs, but no resin, just the fiberglass. And it looks
lots of layers of fiberglass.
Yeah, several layers, probably a good quarter, 5/16 of an inch. And this one appears to be made of this coarse mat. And then we've got one here, it's a finer mat. And this one appears to be made with the finer mat.
They're really well made, though.
Yeah,
it looked like something that came out of a factory.
They're very well made. Very flat, very precision looking.
Yeah.
We're going to try them with a couple of different rounds. I'm going to start off with a 38 special, 130 grain, full metal jacket, muzzle velocity 800 feet per second with whatever they test that with. We're going to run that through a little snubby 2-inch barrel and see how that does. And then we've got a 10-inch chamber adapter. So 10-inch, remember that, a little bit better than a 4-inch. And we're going to run some 9mm full metal jacket, 115 grain. And what kind of velocity we got here? 1125 it says at the muzzle. So with a 10-inch barrel, it may be a little bit more than that.
It may be up to about 1300 or so. I'm guessing.
It's hard to say. We're gonna use a chrono.
Yeah, we'll try to chrono.
We'll chronograph that and see how it compares with what they say here.
Okay, 38 special. I'm ready.
All right, there we go.
807.
Well, guys, I stand corrected. There is a fiberglass mat in here. It's just so fine, and they did such a good job. It looks like nothing but resin, but so obviously you had some fiberglass mat.
Come on, bees.
38 special. We were getting just over 800 feet per second. They're rated at 800, and it stopped it. That bullet bounced back somewhere. We can't find it.
Yeah, it just kind of fell out. It didn't come flying back at us or nothing. It worked. It worked. I can't believe it.
Just enough to crack the paper.
Yep.
So the rear deflection, I really see no bulge at all. You see the delamination there.
Yep.
Right here and here, and then there's a little more right there. But look at that.
Not bad.
That didn't go more than 1.5 millimeters deep.
Awesome.
And it bounced back.
Yep.
The bullet was traveling over 800 feet per second, but it was no match for this plate. There was so little damage to the plate that the velocity could have been even a little greater, and it still would have stopped it.
Okay, 9mm, 10-inch barrel, full metal jacket. This is where we're gonna see if it'll penetrate or not.
Here we go. Oh.
Okay, 1409. Completely different looking damage to the to plate number A, the 6mm.
This is a 38. This is our 9mm full metal jacket.
Got our paper witness paper there. Let's see what that.
Got the Klingons here.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, now pull the plate out and see what happened.
Right here.
Ah,
That's
okay. Well, we're
a lot of difference.
we had a failure on that one. Big difference between 9mm and 38 special.
This bullet was traveling at over 1,400 feet per second, and the plate did not stop it. But that gives us a pretty good idea of the range of protection of this plate.
Well, I'm fairly certain that this 8mm plate will stop the 38 special, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Since the 6mm did. Okay. So we're going to continue with the 9mm.
There we go. 9mm, full metal jacket, 1,400 and what?
And
1400
loose
and
change.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just wanted to demonstrate that with a longer barrel, you're getting higher velocity. And that round went right through that plate, unfortunately.
One thing we just don't know is what type of 9mm ammunition they're using in Hong Kong. Is it hollow points or is it full metal jacket? High velocity or low?
Okay, plate number C, 10mm thick, fiberglass.
Ready to rock and roll.
I'm ready. 1364. Okay, we're going back to the 38 because I have a feeling that people still want to see it shot by a 38. See if it'll doesn't prove anything or disprove anything, just to satisfy anyone's. I have a little bit of curiosity, you know. Get your laser beam going. Got the bees. Big difference between 38 special and 9mm, folks. 38 special, that's what the police have been using in Hong Kong, folks. Not here in the United States, but in Hong Kong. And it looked like it just bounced off that thing.
Yeah, we got some lead splatter here.
Okay.
A little bit of lead there. But
Yeah, that thing just bounced.
it didn't even hardly make a dent.
Yep. And that's the difference between 9mm and 38.
If the Hong Kong police are using 9mm hollow points at a much lower velocity than what we're using, this plate may very well have stopped it. But we do know it'll stop the 38 special like nobody's business. It worked very well.
Different style plate. It looks a little different than the other one, so we'll use 38 special again on this one. Otherwise, people will be screaming at us, I think. Okay, I am ready when you are.
All right, we'll keep this off to the right a little bit. Oops. Man,
That was off to the right a little bit.
That hit low, right?
Come on, Buffalo.
This is kind of an invalid test just because it hit the bungee cord. It can be a little bit awkward trying to position the gun so that the bullet's traveling over the chronograph and aim at the same time. Plus, Danny's human.
Okay, let's give that another try. I'm ready.
All right, there we go.
This plate and also plate E were actually made by the engineers in Hong Kong using the Vartum process. Is that right? There was very little damage to the plate from the 38 Special.
Okay, it did great with the 38 Special. How will it do with the 9 now? I'm ready. Did a great job with the 38 Special. But
Stopped it right there. 9mm. Not so lucky.
oh man, that one's 6 millimeters thick. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
As you can see, we had a full pass-through using the 9mm full metal jacket higher velocity bullet.
Okay, 9mm. Plate E, 8 millimeters thick. Let's do it. A little different looking damage, a lot of delamination there.
Yeah. Doug rocked around a little bit more, but problem is, still made it through.
Okay. It's tough stopping bullets, folks.
Those 9 full metal jackets are not to be taken lightly.
Yep.
Now, one of the important things to mention about plate D and E is they were actually manufactured using locally sourced materials, the fiberglass and the epoxy. In a minute, I'll reveal where they got plates A, B, and C.
Okay, we got the fiberglass soft body armor now. What do you think the odds of that stopping a 38 special?
I don't know. You know, this being soft, it might flex and catch better than the brittleness that is shattering. It's hard to say.
It's very hard to say. I'm usually wrong with my predictions though, but my prediction is it's going to go through.
38 special.
Okay, let's do it. Looks like it went right through. Again, if it stops 38, then we'll go to 9mm.
Panel G, which is a finer mesh fiberglass. Here we go.
It's pretty clear the engineers in Hong Kong were trying to replicate Kevlar panels using fiberglass, but as you can see, the properties are completely different. Neither panel would stop even the 38 special round.
Okay, we've taken plate A and plate B and stacked it up. We'll see if that will stop the 9mm full metal jacket at about 1400 feet per second velocity. Did that stop the dreaded 9mm?
Yeah, let's find out. You guys are going to see it as we do. I see less delamination here.
Yeah, which could be a good thing or a bad thing.
That one. Hey, you know what? Maybe not. I see bits of lead here in between them.
Okay. It's a good sign so far.
Here. Look
Look at all that lead.
So it came out and it was, you see the spalling. The second panel. I believe we stopped it there. It cracked it, but there's no pass through.
Yeah, it left a weird little crack, you know, similar shape mark on our back panel, or our witness cardboard, as you could call it. So
yeah, it just it went through the first panel.
Just kind of tore it up.
Kind of a lot of spalling here, a lot of lead in between them.
So we got a total of what, 14 millimeters?
14 millimeters.
Wow.
Kind of loosely stacked.
I put them as flat together as possible so they were very close together. Not much of a gap or anything between them. Almost went through though. It was close to going through.
It was very close.
Yeah.
But it broke up through the first one, or against the face of the second one.
Yep.
You see the grayness around here.
Yeah.
Hit it hard, delaminated it, but no pass through.
Okay. It was close to passing through though.
It was close.
Yeah.
It probably hurt, but
yeah.
14 mils would save you.
Okay, that's good.
Now, if you absolutely positively want to stop a 9mm high velocity bullet, use 2 plates, especially full metal jacket.
They wanted us to shoot with an AR, and I said, well, what about an AK? He's like, okay, that'll work too. We would have done it with both, but we just don't have an AR available with us today. But we do have the AK. Should be very similar. You saw what it did to in the previous tests of the eBay armor, it just goes right through it. But if we stack them all up, That's what everybody wants to know. Okay, are you ready, Danny?
We are ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
As many people know, rifle ammunition is in a completely different class than pistol ammunition.
Did not hear it hit the metal plate, so it may have stopped it.
Yeah,
Let's pull it out.
let's break it down and find out here. Here's our point of impact. Of course, you can figure it went through those and those, and here we are here. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's starting to break apart.
We're getting some spalling here. After 614, 24 millimeters. We're into the 8 mil. 6 mil. Oh, hey, look at there.
Oh!
Look at there. That's what you gotta have for armor is
That is
cardboard.
Yeah. That's some Buffalo Outdoors luck right there. Look at that.
That's going through all of this.
Yep.
All right, let's see what that bullet looked like.
I'm very surprised. When you shot, I did not hear it go bing like it hit the plate.
Oh my.
Look at that. Okay. It's more or less stopped it.
Well, that's the jacket.
Okay.
There's no steel core here. Yep.
So the core
that's the
kept on
jacket.
going. The core is actually almost an inch long on these things.
Yep.
Oh.
Right here. Did not hear it hit the plate though.
Right. It could have deflected or something, but
As I mentioned earlier, plates D and E were actually manufactured by the Hong Kong engineers. Now after we did our tests, I contacted the engineer to kind of give him an idea of the results, and he revealed something very interesting to me. Plates A, B, and C were actually bought in mainland China and bought for very cheap, about $5 a plate, and they were simply printed circuit boards. The performance of the Chinese circuit boards was nearly the same as the stuff that they spent all the time manufacturing themselves, so why go through all that hassle? Just buy circuit boards from China. Now the plates provide less than level 2 NIJ protection, but the Hong Kong engineers seemed very excited with our results, and they seem to think that's good enough at this time. I'm going to leave this video unlisted for about a week so that the Hong Kongers will have time to buy this stuff in bulk while they still can. Now we had no idea these were just printed circuit boards when we did the test. I hope you were as surprised as I was. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.